Strata Design 3D CX 8.0 takes a longtime favorite of designers, illustrators, and creative professionals and moves it into the future with features like Live Ray for interactive photoreal rendering, easy-to-use soft shadows from global lights, improved light dome lighting with support for HDR Light Studio, 3D publishing options for augmented reality, interactive web 3D, and 3D printing. All this and more wrapped in a streamlined interface and a 64-bit shell for more speed and support for larger projects. The Design 3D user interface is patterned after your favorite professional graphic apps from Adobe. Design 3D offers a large selection of modeling tools and commands. You can draw regular 2D forms in Design 3D or import objects from applications like Adobe Illustrator and take them into 3D with extrude, lathe, skin, and more for use in illustrations or other design projects. Use Strata's built-in primitive shapes to quickly build the foundation of an object or scene. You can meld objects together with meta surfaces to easily create organic-looking forms. Booleans let you add, subtract, cut, and make intersection objects from two solid objects. If you're more comfortable using Adobe Illustrator-style splines, then Design 3D has you covered there as well, with 3D spline surfaces, which allow you to push and pull surface knots and even use control handles. The ultimate in control comes from using our polygon-based subdivision surface modeling. Using a modified Catmull-Clark algorithm, subdivision surfaces give you the ability to create virtually anything. When it comes to textures, Design 3D provides 25 different types of textures that you can begin with, or you can start with the extensive library of over 500 surface textures that come with Design 3D. When editing your textures, Design 3D offers maximum control. Link to Photoshop layered files for a professional-level workflow. Make changes in Photoshop and see the results immediately in Design 3D. Adobe Illustrator files can also be linked to your textures. Applying textures is as easy as drag and drop. You can use UV mapping or select from one of the pre-made projections. Use solid textures to create wood with cross-cut grain and stone with internal structure. Textures give you control over not only the surface color, but things like blurry reflection, transparency, anisotropic metals, surface bump normals, glow, and more. We've only scratched the surface here of what Design 3D can do when it comes to textures. Design 3D lets you combine a variety of ways to light your scenes. You can insert point and spotlights directly into your model, set up surfaces to glow and emit light, use global lights with soft shadows, and combine them with the sun and sky background to mimic outdoor lighting that changes as the light moves towards the horizon. Use high dynamic range photographs to create a full scene light dome to replicate real-world lighting. And connect to HDR Light Studio to interactively illuminate your scene. You can even point and click directly on your model to pinpoint the environmental reflections and illumination. You can animate virtually everything in your model, including textures, surface geometry, motion blur, and special effects like shake and bounce. If you have a concept or idea that needs to be communicated, Design 3D gives you the tools to show what you're thinking. Rendering is where the rubber hits the road. Options range from OpenGL and Toon for a stylized look. For a photoreal rendering, use our renowned ray tracer or step up to radiosity for full physical light simulation. Design 3D lets you import, export, and link with a huge array of 2D and 3D formats. And now, with the new Publish dialog, you can easily output to cloud-based services to help you share your ideas. Services like Augment for augmented reality to let your clients see your designs in context. Sketchfab to put your ideas anywhere on the web and embed them as easily as YouTube videos. And iMaterialize to print your 3D creations in an incredible variety of materials and finishes. Design 3D lets you get your ideas connected. If you're a creative professional or just have a creative idea, Design 3D is the right choice to get your concept out of your head and out into the world.